All right, let's hop on in. Let's hop on in. We're in our semi-finals for the top side of the bracket, and spawning in the lower left-hand corner, the German blue Zerg player. It is Lambo. And his opponent in the upper right, also German, representing Mouse Sports, the Red Terran. It is HeroMarine. Nice little TVZ to get us to the finals. Winner of this plays against Rail. I don't think we've seen Rail in the finals before, so that is a nice victory for him for sure. But this matchup we have seen a million times. This happens almost, this has probably happened more times than HeroMarine has won the ESL Open Cups, is that HeroMarine and Lambo fight each other. I'd love to see, I think it'd be kind of tough to look at, but I'd love to see how many times they fought each other in these Open Cup tournaments. Lambo versus HeroMarine. It feels like it happens almost every week. And honestly, HeroMarine comes out on top more often than not. It is usually fairly close. It's very competitive. We saw HeroMarine take out Denver earlier. He looked really strong. But Lambo obviously plays a very different style. I know, Lynn. I know you told me where Fort Drum is. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. Reaper almost gets a kill, as every Reaper does. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe it didn't get that kill. Wow. Wow. Crazy, man. Crazy. You know what else is crazy? Wow. Third CC from HeroMarine going for macro. Definitely wasn't expecting that on this map, especially. Just kidding, of course. Fully expecting. Big macro game out of both of these guys. If anybody I think was going to do something a little cheeky or a little crazy, it would be Lambo. I don't expect it on this map of all maps, though. No double Hellion production coming out. HeroMarine did go for that second barracks before Starport. Let's make sure to get his ground unit count up a little bit. And have a fairly quick stim. Interesting. I guess we'll see if he's planning on using that, what he's going to use it for. This is third CC, so again, not aggressive. Okay, so just making 4 Hellions. So not a big Hellion count from HeroMarine. This is very different from what we saw against Denver. You should probably land that. I think that's the plan here. There you go. There you go, buddy. Go ahead and take that reactor there. Queen's moving around a little bit out of position. Ooh, but the Ling's going to get a nice wrap around. A couple of drones will go down, but all 3 of those units for HeroMarine will fall. Still no lair from Lambo. He's going heavy on the Queens. Just droning up at this point. Oh, there's the lair. Right as I said it. Probably looking for a Liberator. That's what I would be expecting. But the Starport is just now finishing up and landing on a reactor. So I assume we're going to see a bit of a Stim Marine push out. I'm a little surprised HeroMarine dove in and ended up sacking those Hellions and that Reaper earlier. I'm a little surprised. Because I feel like if he wanted to do like a Stim Marine drop in a little bit. Having those 4 Hellions and that Reaper alive to kind of pressure a different side, maybe take care of a couple creep tumors, would be way more valuable than the 2 drones he killed for them. Oh, looks like that was on hold position in the wrong position. Here's his double drop. Now speeding out. It's going to run right over a Zergling. HeroMarine, guess didn't spot the Zergling. And the Zergling spotted those drops, that's for sure. No surprise here. Lambo knows exactly where he needs to be. His lair is done, but there's no Bane speed. It's not even on the way. Lambo, I think you forgot something, but probably realize that when he goes to engage with his Banelings and they're slow. He's got a nice wraparound though. The lift up's gonna have to go off right away. The Queen's putting a little bit of pepper onto this medevac. Hey, there's that Bane speed. Told you he'd realize it. He's smart Coggy. We got more barracks going down for HeroMarine. His armory's finishing up, as is the 2nd engineering bay. Well, +1 in combat shields, pretty close for these Marines, so HeroMarine's gonna have some stronger units pretty soon. Oh, he's making some more Hellions as well. Keeping that Hellion production going, and his armory is finished now. So these are Hell Bats. No longer Hell Eons. They're in bat formation, and the Banelings are gonna have to get real good connections to clear this. That was not real good connections, but there are more Banes. They're trying to come in. HeroMarine's a bit pre-split. He's going to take this base out, and Lambo's going to pull the trigger right then. A lot of the Hellbats have died, but there are still a few around, and Marines are very good against Lings. Beautiful targeting there, and HeroMarine might just have too much here. Is he just going to be able to take game number 1 just like that with this big Marine Hellbat push? Lambo not respecting the Hellbats enough, I suppose. Or maybe just didn't see it coming. HeroMarine takes a quick game 1. That is a nice build order. I bet you would take a lot of games on the ladder with that build order. That's a good fucking build order, man. I'm gonna grab my phone as soon as we get in this lobby. Keep forgetting to. I should have done on this last break, but I forgot to. So, you guys in for the countdown? I'll be right back. All right, sorry, that took longer than it needed to because my cat was real cute on the bed and I had to give her a pets. You understand, I'm sure. Let's get our scores right here. It's best of 5. And spawning in the upper right-hand corner is our blue Zerg, Lambo. And in the lower left, our red Terran from Mouse Sports, HeroMarine. Wow. Currently up 1-0 after that nice push. Gonna be looking for that push on the ladder. It's probably already a known one. I don't think it's anything that crazy, but not something we see a ton out of HeroMarine. Definitely caught Lambo off guard. The lack of Bane speed, man, that is rough there. The lack of Bane speed is really rough for Lambo. And I don't know if he did forget it. I feel like he could have had it earlier. No, once again, very standard openings from these guys. Reaper expand. I expect, you know, on this map, I feel like Lambo might favor that mass muta style. That has been better on this map, I think, than I've seen it be on any of the other maps. Of course, HeroMarine has to let him get there. But I don't really expect HeroMarine to go for another really aggressive push like that. And I mean, that wasn't all in or anything by any means. It was just a specific timing. He could have gotten most of those units out of there with the medevacs if he needed to. He just didn't feel like he needed to. Does it still say Lambo versus Vanya? Oh, it does. Look at that. Dude, good call. We're calling that title change, Lynn. Thanks, fam. There is a way to do that for mods, but I don't know what it is, man. Oh my god, the Reaper got a kill, dude. The Reaper got a kill. Lambo on tilt check for life. He lost a drone to the Reaper. Dude. Dude. This is looking like very similar to what we saw out of HeroMarine. I mean, I'd say it's very similar to what we saw when he played Denver, but like, is there anything more standard than opening up with reactored Hellions and a Liberator to do some harassment to your Zerg opponent? That's like, that's Babby's first TVZ build right here. And it's still really good. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. Not much to talk about in terms of the builds. He's got Stim on the way, so HeroMarine's not going to play mech. Shocker. We just got to see if he's able to find any damage with this. I don't really expect him to find much damage with this. I like Lambo going for the Overlord speed, because then he gets a really good scout on what's going on.
Birth successful.
Well, the Queen birth was successful. That's good. I wonder if it was natural or if it was via cesarean. Aliens are looking for some damage, but it looks like the Liberator's getting pushed away. Alright, Alien's gonna come on in. They're gonna roast up the Lings. Oh, pairing with the Liberator. Oh, I don't know why he's going for the Queen. The drones were right there. He's trying to get it into the base. And he will get up into the base. Alright, we're seeing some more drone damage. Nice splits from Lambo, but he's out of Lings to defend against this. Just up to the Queens. Oh my god. And the Queens are trying to take out the Liberator. Oh no. Too much drone damage in Lambo. Genuinely on a bit of a tilt there, perhaps. HeroMarine gets the victory in game number 2. I'm over here talking about how that's a very standard TVZ build. He did build a lot of Hellions, I'll say. But that is not usually, that's not what we expect that to look like. HeroMarine seeing his opportunity and going for it. Borsty, you're not SC2 full, that's true. That you can still be a fool, though. You know? Who is more the fool? The fool or the fool who follows him? Important questions. Important questions. Uh, you know what else is an important question? Who's going to be in the grand finals of today's ESL Open Cup for Europe? Is it going to be this man spawning on the left-hand side of Golden Wall? Who, of course, is Mouse Sports' HeroMarine. He's a staple in the finals every goddamn week. Or is this man going to come in with the reverse sweep, representing only himself? It's Lambo. Down 0-2, he's got to pull it back right meow. Right meow. I don't know. This is on this map, in this particular position, down 0-2, is where I would expect Lambo to pull out something a little bit, you know, something. Maybe a little bit cheeky, a little bit aggressive, a little bit trying to take advantage of the map or of HeroMarine's play style. But we're not seeing him take the gold. That's not a good sign for that cheeky aggressiveness. HeroMarine sent an SCV across the map to scout, see what's going on, see what's what, see if he checks the gold.
Command center upgrade.
No, not going to check the gold. I feel like against Lambo here, you got to check the gold. I feel like actually anybody, if you worker scout on this map, all right, look at this. You see how if you just send your SCV straight across, or your worker straight across, this corner to this corner, it won't scout here. Just always have it clicked like here, just like here, and you'll be able to see if there's a base being built. Very simple thing, very useful. Now we're seeing no Reaper opening from HeroMarine. It's common on this map. Reapers really don't have, they're really just not that good on this map. Not a lot of Reaper jump up spots. This SCV is going to potentially die. Yeah, it's going to run away from the Lynx is what it's going to do. And it looks like Lambo is going to let it live. He's a merciful Zerg. And oh boy, shocker. He's a big shocker right here. Is HeroMarine going for that double Hellion reactor factory once again. And he's getting up that starport as well. Gonna be probably going into a Liberator. Might want to try to pair with those Hellions. He could go into a dropship though. Be kind of cool to see Hellions drop into the main base or something like that. Maybe drop some Marines in while he attacks the front with the Hellions. That could be cool. Lambo's going to go ahead and try to get a scout. He's got Pneumatized Carapace about to finish here. As his Medbolic boost is finishing as well. So he's going to have all the speedy units here in just a minute. Oh, and there's a nice scout for him. Gets to spot the Hellions coming out. He sees the starport making something without an add-on. He might be expecting Liberator, but it is in fact that dropship I was talking about. Oh, excuse me, slip of the tongue there. Didn't mean to swear on you guys. Oh heck. That's enough of the lovely Midwestern accent for now. And it is going to be Marines in the back of the base while the Hellions poke the front. That's exactly what I was talking about. It's a good choice on this map, I think. As it's easy to move in and out with the medevac here. Some more Lings coming out. Decent group of Lings. Going to be in position here, forcing HeroMarine to get out. That means there's not as much in position on this third base. Down goes that Creep Tumor. But the Queens are here to push away those Hellions. So far, really solid defense from Lambo, and HeroMarine really not finding any damage. Nothing. He killed a Creep Tumor, and Lambo just put down another one. Well, Pneumatized Carapace is pretty good, but not good enough. And Lambo's supply blocked. Wow. And there is a Liberator follow-up with this. It's just going to siege right on top of this hatchery. Lambo is paying attention, fortunately for him. I'm surprised he unsieged that, to be honest with you. Gonna try to hit the backside here. He's also gonna drop these 3 Marines in here. In the meantime, Hellions are getting completely cleaned up. 6 drones have gone down. Losing all the Hellions is never a good thing. Oh my god. Now Transfuse is pretty good. Saves that queen. Everything else is gonna get taken out here. Lambo lost 8 drones, but he is re-droning right the hell up. And he clears everything out. Solid defense for Lambo. I think that's exactly what he wanted that to look like. Really good early game start. Exact opposite of last game. Lambo should be feeling good about that. There's a 3rd CC finish for HeroMarine. I assume he's going to expand upwards or to the gold. Hey, there it is. Gonna expand to the gold. But not going down to the bottom half of the map, at least not yet. We usually see TVZ, at least lately, on this map is very top half focused. 1-1 on the way for both players. We have Bane speed this time. No Bane speed. Come on, Lambo. I guess his layer's not done yet. All right, that's why there's no Bane speed. Never mind, guys. Third base is landed. Lings try to come in, but the Marines are there. The Marines are there. I like how HeroMarine only stims a few Marines. That way his medevacs aren't just wasting all their energy to heal Marines that stimmed for basically no reason. I like that a lot. It also keeps a couple Marines just out front of his army like this. Oh, combat shield's finished up. Queens and Lings will push that away. Ooh, a Baneling drop here from Lambo. He wants to get some explosive damage on these SCVs. Oh, Borsey, why you gotta say that? Why you gotta say heck you, streamer? That's just so mean. I really don't appreciate that. HeroMarine trying to focus on one of these queens, but a beautiful transfuse from Lambo. And is Gabe paying attention? Is he paying attention? The answer, my friends, is no. He was not paying attention. Oop. Last Bailey doesn't get a connection, but 6 SCVs going down. A lot of lost mining time as well. Looks like the SCVs will largely get healed back up. Some nice damage there for Lambo. And HeroMarine down on 56 workers to Lambo's 74. We see an infestation pit go down, and Lambo's making the same choice that Denver made, and it's really surprising to me. He's going into Hydras, he's going into a hive. Ling Bane Hydra. I feel like is not something we see all that often. I guess Mutas is so yesterday, man. Either that or, you know, maybe Lambo's trying to hide his good strats. Doesn't want to bring him out in the ESL Weekly. Wants to give HeroMarine good practice against Hydras, but not against Mutas. I don't know, dude. So far, we haven't seen that work out all that well for Denver. We'll see if it works out here for Lambo, as we've kind of finally gotten into a mid-game where he might be able to hit his stride. But HeroMarine wants to stop that from happening. He's moving out right now. This is a big old frontal push army. Everything here, and there's a lot of army supply for HeroMarine, 96 to 70. Well, not quite everything here, I guess. I'm gonna take out a few of these drones at the 4th base. Nice focus fire, actually. Gets out of there. There was a Bane drop. Okay, another Bane drop. Oh my god. There's a Bane drop queued up after this Bane drop. HeroMarine was paying attention that time. Gets a nice pull. Doesn't lose any SCVs. Maybe one, I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on outside my door right now. Somebody's bumping shit against the wall. HeroMarine continuing this push forward. Another Bane drop came in. 18 SCVs getting killed as they drop in both the main and that gold base. HeroMarine down to 43 workers. I think he's got to take a really good trade here. And Lambo is starting to clear this, but he doesn't have enough banelings to take out the Marines after killing those siege tanks. Oh, never mind, he does. They're just back here. Waiting for round 2. He cleared almost all the siege tanks. There's only 2 left, and they're not sieged up. Oh, these Marines kind of just dying back here, and Lambo's going to have a big wraparound. This might just be too much. Oh, the banelings getting on top of those Marines finally, forcing HeroMarine out of here. HeroMarine's down a lot of workers. He's going to keep trying to just rally. He's got a 4th base flying over to land. HeroMarine keeping the pressure on, though. Try to do some damage at this 5th base. And we're going to stop that from going down. Supplies definitely moving towards Lambo's favor, though. Again, he's still up 20 workers. Killing those SCVs was massive. I love the bane drops, especially on this map. And he's going to keep them coming. I love it. I love this from Lambo. This is so cool. You very rarely see this, especially against Terran. I don't know if this one's going to work quite as well, though. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. Somehow didn't kill those Marines. Damn. 4 hit points on these guys, on these bad boys. And there's that 4th base from HeroMarine. That is going to be very important. But Lambo kept his 5th alive. He's at 79 workers now and still droning a little bit. And here's the next phase of Lambo's plan. He's got lurkers being morphed right now. 9 of them right now. They're getting their 10 range upgrade, plus 3 carapace. And he just had some Vipers pop out. Lambo's getting ready for the next phase of the game. And HeroMarine, well, he's got to keep the pressure on. Trying to hit with drops on the top side. It looks like Lambo's ready for that. Trying to hit with the drop on the bottom. There's not much here to defend that. I think Lambo's going to need to send a handful of units down here. All right, he knows about it now. Throwing things against door sound is prime zombie sound. That's true. Hopefully there are not zombies outside the door. But the door is locked, so that's a good sign. Oh my God, and now lurkers behind this mineral line. It's beautiful. Lurkers run away. However, this gives time for Lambo to get into good positioning outside this base. Gonna try to maybe yoink some tanks. He grabs that bad boy. The lurkers are gonna go for the burrow. They don't have speedy burrow yet. Oh my God, a beautiful blinding cloud right inside those Marines. And Lambo's gonna keep pushing forward. He is eating some big shots on these banelings, but the banelings are pushing the Marines all the way back, giving great room for these lurkers to get into position. Vipers, oh, I think there's only 1 Viper left. Looks like some drones went down in the meantime. Oh no, that's up here. Drones going down in the meantime. But a lot of SCVs have gone down. The lurkers are going to move forward, take out that siege tank. There is a scan. Not quite enough firepower here to take down these lurkers. And HeroMarine is on the back foot. He's down 40 supply. The lurkers are still around. Oh my God, a snipe goes down, but 1 hit point on this lurker. And fun fact, guys, a 1 hit point lurker does just as much damage as a full hit point lurker. Lambo losing a lot of drones up here, but he's on top of the production now. And the Ling follow-up, the Ling Flood follow-up, they're not Adrenal Lings, they are 2-2 Lings. Gonna be enough here to get HeroMarine to tap out. Lambo puts a point on the board. Brings it just a little bit closer. I'm gonna go check on what the hell is going on outside real quick. Let us get to this lobby. And just... I'll be back in a second. Somebody is vacuuming, like has a big shop vac right outside the door. I have no clue why. It is so smoky out there. You should not be outside doing things right now. I'm really confused as to what the hell's going on, but it doesn't really matter. As long as it's not zombies. I sufficiently showed or saw that it wasn't zombies. So I'm feeling okay. So now we are in game number 4. It is still match point for HeroMarine, but Death Aura is going to be our map. Lambo pulled it back. Hopefully he's feeling good about that victory. I'd love to see him even it up 2-2 and take us to that ace match. All right, everything's good. We're all good. We're all fine here. Now again, very standard openings from these guys. I don't expect too much different. I am surprised we haven't seen Lambo throw out like an early pool just to throw HeroMarine off a little bit. We don't usually see it do too much, but at least ends up in a weirdly even spot. We haven't seen Lambo go for that. I guess he's feeling comfortable enough in the early game. Now what is HeroMarine gonna do? Is he gonna do another push like game 1? I don't know that I would hate a big push like that. Some sort of Hellbat Marine thing. Or, you know, something real strong that might just catch Lambo off guard again. Off cardigan? There's a pun there waiting to be had. Oh, HeroMarine. Alright, I'm a little surprised he's doing this on this map. So this is something we see from time to time, usually on Eternal Empire. The bunker going down at the third base, and then the Reaper can just kind of hold that position for a very long time, so the third can't be taken. But Lambo can literally just take this one on this map. The reason we see it on Eternal Empire is because there is no other third to take. Any of the other bases you take are really, really just crap as thirds. But this map, like, Lambo, does Lambo even know about that? Lambo literally doesn't know about that bunker. He is just taking this base because he wants it. Oh, this Queen's still fighting out here. Bravely with 43 hit points. But both Reapers stay alive. The Queen stays alive. Creeps being spread. HeroMarine doesn't know about that third either. Well, it looks like the Queen's traded out. 2 Reapers is really interesting. Now the Reapers fall back to the bunker. The bunker, which is not doing anything. And Lambo doesn't need to chase down there. That's the thing. Now, HeroMarine's got a third CC coming up. This is actually looking very much like game number 1. Lambo's going to get the scout off, and if... I don't remember exactly what he scouted in game 1, but I feel like he should probably have a pretty good idea that this is very similar to what game number 1 looked like out of HeroMarine. So what we saw last time, once again, not landing this barracks right away, funnily enough. He salvages the bunker. What we saw last time was the Hellions coming out, a lot of Marines coming out, and a couple of medevacs being produced. So we'll keep an eye on that. Oh, did the Reapers die? The Reapers and the Hellions all died. And so far only have killed 2 Lings of Lambo. Damn, it looked like they got way more damage done than that, but beautiful defense from Lambo. And now the Lings are going to try to hit this supply depot. Hellions are here. The Lings, honestly, they could take that supply depot down if they wanted to, but HeroMarine playing very defensive, a little bit worried about what Lambo's got coming his way, but Lambo is building drones. He's got +1 Carapace coming up. We're not seeing a Baneling nest or a lair. It's actually just taking down these rocks. And was going to take a 4th base. I do feel like we're going to see the same push here out of HeroMarine. A couple more barracks going down. But he should be able to have a lot of Marines coming out and double Hellion production. He's going to start harassing with his drop a little bit. Salvages that bunker as he doesn't think he needs it anymore, and seems to be pretty correct in that. We have the lair on the way. Still no Bane nest from Lambo, though. I am surprised. It's going to make it harder to deal with these Marines, and if we see that armory go down once again, which we are seeing, it's going to make it really, basically impossible to deal with the Hellbats. You need Banelings for that. He has his Baneling nest finally going down, but once again, he's not going to have Bane speed. And I'm a little worried for Lambo that this is going to look just like game number 1 did. Lambo's at 68 workers and producing a lot of lings right now. Here comes HeroMarine. He's moving across the map. His Hellions joining up with this. +1's about to finish. Combat shields is done. Stim is done. And these Hellions are about to be Hellbats. There it goes. HeroMarine said this worked once. Why not again? Banelings are being morphed, but they're not done yet. However, a big wraparound getting prepared here for Lambo. Let's zoom out a little bit. We can keep an eye on that north side. HeroMarine is very well split right now. Banelings are waddling their way in. Queen's starting to go down. There's the big ling wraparound. It's right on top of a couple of those Hellbats. Banelings getting pretty okay connections here in Lambo. That time is gonna be able to hold. Beautiful surround. He had plenty of units out, plenty of Banelings out. HeroMarine still trying to trade as well as he can against this. As he pulls back, it looks like most of the Marines and Hellions are going to get cleaned up. Next round, push back Lambo. Oh my god, Lambo doesn't have Bane speed on the way again, guys. There's no Bane speed on the way. There it is. It's finally just now started. It was very late. HeroMarine trying to keep the push going, but the Lings are in the base. The call is coming from inside the house, guys. Lings will get cleaned up by these Stim Marines, but not until there's a lot of less mining time and 6 SCVs going down. And it looks like Lambo's going to clean up this push on the other side of the map at the same time. Will continue his creep spread. And Lambo on 72 workers. If we look at the income, it has been in Lambo's favor in the last couple minutes here, but very even before that Ling run by. 4th base is about to go down for HeroMarine. That being said, in the meantime, Lambo is getting a hive. He's getting a lurker den. He has his Hydra den finished. I believe he even had some Hydras. Yeah, he's got a few Hydras in with his army already. HeroMarine is going for Drilling Claws, Widow Mines. The follow-up to this does not include tanks. And tanks are usually better against a Lingbane Hydra force than Widow Mines. But Widow Mines obviously still can be very, very good. As any Zerg player out there will tell you. It's just not where you want to be against lurkers. You don't really want Widow Mines against lurkers. This army is very, very light and takes a lot of damage to the splash damage. I think Lambo set himself up to be in a good spot. He's got to keep holding, though, because he does not have those lurkers just yet. He's waiting until he gets the good upgrades for them in order to morph them. Oh, doesn't want to fight with just the Hydras. Needs the Lings to buffer. Successful defense. HeroMarine getting some Liberators in towards the back. There are some Spore Crawlers here. But still, Liberator is going to be really good. Shift queued into position. HeroMarine's going to want to keep the pressure on the front in the meantime. Okay, he is going into siege tanks now. He's got both his factories building siege tanks. He recognizes that he needs those against the lurkers. I love this double drop hitting here. One of those Liberators goes down. The other one continuing to siege up. We'll grab a couple of cheeky drone kills here. Ooh, gets the Queen as well. It's a nice Liberator. Now there are some workers available here, burrowed in the ground. Lambo's gonna go for a big counterattack. Or he's a big push up the center, I guess. Lings and Banes moving all over the place. None of them in a great position to defend against either of these drops. One to the left, one to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Alright, the tanks are out, and they are going to be a solid defense. I think Lambo's going to have to move around to try to take out this planetary if he wants to do anything. Big drop in the main, though, and where are Lambo's units? Looks like they were cleaning up that drop on the left-hand side. Oh my god. Oh no, Lambo, no, no, Lambo, no! Oh god. Well, HeroMarine, he cleans everything up, and he kills that hive. Lambo, in the meantime, was getting good positioning on this base, taking out that planetary, and he's gonna try to come in and squash this. There are a lot of siege tanks here, though, and he doesn't have his speedy burrow yet. Marine's getting right on top of this. Wow, trading so well with that bio, even after getting jumped on, only having lurkers. But GG gets called as the drop in the base is still going on for HeroMarine, who takes the 3-1 victory there.